take care of that, please? Getting in rather late, aren't you, Rutherford?
Morning, Chief. Oh, sorry, I overslept.
I see. I've just been studying this.
What is it?
Sales volume report for the past quarter. There are 10 adjuster agents in this office, Walter, and do you know where you stand? At the bottom. Total sales month before last, $500. Last month, $300. So far this month, $0. Rutherford, I'm beginning to wonder if perhaps you wouldn't be happier in some other line of work.
Nothing wrong with my work, Chief. Times are tough. People aren't plunking out money for insurance like they used to.
Convinced Jameson of that. He sold $12,000 last month. For Waring, he sold 17.
Waring, Jameson, they're slobs. Peddle policies from door to door like hucksters.
They get results. You don't. Do you realize you've exceeded your drawing account almost $500 with nothing to show for it?
Well, I've had a lot of tough luck lately.
Maybe. Sometimes a man makes his own tough luck. I don't want to be unfair, Walter. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 1 month. Just one more. But if you can't make good by that time, I'm very much afraid we'll have to part company.
Okay, Chief, that's fair enough. Don't you worry about me. I'll come through.
Good.
Well, now that that's settled, what's on the docket for today?
Oh, I don't know. This, I guess. It's not enough we have automobiles, motorcycles, and airplanes. Now they have to start busting themselves up with atomic power.
What happened?
And of all things, he couldn't break a leg or lose a finger. No, we have to nice, big, fat, double indemnity. Aye. Go see him, Walter, and get us off as light as you can.
How did it happen?
Oh, this Petersen man is a lab technician with the Apex Industrial Research Foundation.
Atomic energy boys, huh?
That's right. He worked with the government on the Manhattan Project.
And he lost an eye?
The sight of one, maybe. The medical report isn't very clear. Oh, well, go on. Get to work.
Chief. Relax. I'll have this guy in my pocket before noon.
Good.
Well, Mr. Petersen, you realize that your admitted negligence absolves our company of any financial obligation on this accident.
I knew you were going to say that.
Your policy is designed to protect you, but only if you make an earnest effort to protect yourself.
Well, I didn't get hurt on purpose. I just forgot.
Perhaps. We see many cases of policyholders who deliberately injure themselves in an attempt to collect compensation.
I wouldn't do a thing like that.
I hope not, Petersen. We could prosecute if you did. It's a criminal offense, you know. Well, now that you admit you're entirely to blame for the accident, I'll have to have your signature on this release form absolving us of any obligation on this claim.
You mean I'm to get nothing?
Now, Petersen.
But I've always paid my premiums for 15 years. It seems like I ought to get money.
Petersen, I'm sure you don't want us to take this to court. Now, you are going to sign this form, aren't you?
Yes, I suppose so. I know I did. But it's just a waste of time. It won't do you any good. You'll lose it.
Our what?
You'll lose it, or it'll be destroyed by accident, or your pocket will be picked. I don't know what happens to it exactly.
What are you talking about? I never lost a release form in my life.
I don't pretend to understand it, Mr. Rutherford. I'm just telling you what I know is bound to happen. It's all very confusing, you know.
I didn't know you were clairvoyant, Petersen.
I'm not. But I do see things.
See things?
Like this afternoon's game, for instance. The Yanks will win it. 11-3.
Are you nuts?
No. At least, I don't think so. I don't know, Mr. Rutherford. It's all so strange. I'm all mixed up.
You could say that again. Well, now that you're willing, you sign here. Thanks very much, Mr. Petersen. I'll be running along now. See you again sometime. Maybe.
Yes. Tomorrow.
You'll see me...
Tomorrow morning at 10.
Sure. Sure. Of course. Well, so long, Mr. Petersen.